If you like what you see, why don't you think about subscribing? And make sure to check out my channel for videos just like this. What's going on, folks? It's MrBucketlist here, and today I will be reviewing the official NASCAR ride-along at the Daytona International Speedway. Let's check it out. Alright, to give you a quick overview of this experience, it really just depends on the time of the year, the date, the location of where you do it. There's a variety of different packages and laps, so if you want to drive, if you want to ride along like I did, if you want to get a picture and it comes with a hat and a t-shirt, it's all this different type of stuff that you can get with it. And so honestly, it's just too much to list off. What I will do is link the actual website so you can check it out. Again, it just really depends. It's going to change each and every year because of inflation and stuff like that. What I ended up doing for this experience was I did a three lap ride along that also came with a video, a hat, and a t-shirt. Now, focusing on speed, so again, the more laps you have, the faster speed you're going to go, and also how you're set up. So if you're actually driving the vehicle, you're not going to be able to reach the top speed that a professional driver will if you're doing the ride along. So you just gotta kind of keep that in mind. For example, if you want to get the highest top speed in the vehicle, what you want to do is you want to do a ride along with maybe a 5 or 10 lap package. If you want to get the top speed as far as driving yourself, again, you want to get probably a 5 or 10 lap package. If you don't care about the speed, just honestly, you're more about just doing the experience, I can highly recommend that 3 lap package. It does go pretty quick. I mean, I think altogether it was close to about maybe 3 to 4 minutes, but it was extremely enjoyable. So I'll kind of go over the process as far as getting there and stuff like that, and then my final review. Now, when you do get to the location, you do have to wait your turn as far as when your actual lap starts, and so they're going to have it in almost blocks. So say, for example, they'll have an 11 o'clock block and an 11:30 block, 12 o'clock block. You have to wait for your actual block to get started, and so they have seating and things like that. I'll tell you right now, that seating gets packed where eventually there is no more seats, and then they have a shaded section and a non-shaded section. So if you're not there super early before your block, or if you're not there basically before it gets crowded, you will be standing out in the sun. I mean, this is a racetrack, this is Daytona, this is Florida. You're surrounded by concrete and just cement. It gets pretty hot, and so just want to keep that in mind. You do want to be there, of course, before your block gets, so you don't miss your call. But just be prepared to stand in the sun, so maybe bring an umbrella or just, I don't know, figure out a way to get there so you're not standing out in the sun, because it does get really hot. And then the cool thing is, while you are there, you get to watch cars go around. So it's almost like a viewing area for people who aren't doing the experience, but they're there with their family. You can literally just walk up there if you wanted to, even without having a little badge to get in there, and just come out there and just check the activities. It's actually really cool. Oh, he is. Where homegirl at? I know she right behind. There she go. And then I don't have much footage from the training session, but it was simple. You literally just stand there, you watch a little TV. I think it lasts for like 2 minutes. And then after that, you just go ahead and sit back down, and then you get in the car when it's your time. And it was very simple if you're doing the ride-along experience like I did. If you're doing the driving experience, I'm sure it's a completely different scenario. I did not do that, so I can't speak on it. But as far as the ride experience, as long as you can get in the car, that's the biggest thing. Of course, NASCARs don't have doors, so you do have to climb inside to get inside the car. But like I said, the training portion is very easy. Now, when it comes to the drivers, you do not pick your driver. Basically, what takes place is there's going to be a rotation of drivers that basically follow each other on the track. And it really just depends on your luck of the draw as far as who you get when it's your turn, depending on who's next in the rotation. Now, for me, there was this young lady, I believe her name was Logan, but I could just tell like she was a beast. I was like, please let me get this girl. There was another guy as well. I don't know what his name was, but it was just something about her where I could just tell like she was ready to get it. And so thankfully, I ended up getting her. And so when we got into the ride itself, yeah, I was like, yeah, she's about the business, and she really was. She made the experience phenomenal. So I'll go ahead and put a snippet of that right now so you all can kind of see. Obviously, there's not much talking because the engine's so loud, but check it out. So before I give my rating on this experience, let me give some background on myself. I have never watched any type of NASCAR race on TV. I did go to the Daytona 500 like I mentioned earlier. This was about 2 weeks before I did this experience. It was just on my bucket list. I just want to do a big event like that, like the Super Bowl I've done. I want to do the World Series and I also want to do this. With that said, this is definitely going to be a must do. It was just, I mean, the sense of speed was phenomenal. I do own a Nissan Z, so I do have a sports car, and it's like, I mean, just being able to get on those turns and just, it really is, I mean, I think for anyone that just enjoys thrills and adrenaline and stuff like that, especially having Logan, like I said, she crushed it. I mean, it's just, man, I mean, it was just pretty amazing. So again, I can definitely highly recommend this. With that said, like I said, I did go to the Daytona 500 before this experience, so I will make a documentary, a short documentary about my experience there, but I hope this helped out for anyone that's interested in doing this. Please check out the website. I'm not sponsored or anything like that, so I really can't speak on their prices, but check out the website if you're interested in it, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.